Hello my darlings, hope you're all doing well. Blessed Lily here. Welcome to this reading where we're going to be taking a look at your life in 6 months. So this is a timeless reading, my darlings. Whenever it finds you, that's the exact right time. Now then, let's go ahead and take a look at today's choices. See which one you're mostly drawn to. Don't overthink it. And let's go ahead and begin. My lovely option number 1. And welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy, and as I'm shuffling the cards, you can say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. Alright, so tell me your story. 6 months from now, where you are, what you're doing, how you feeling. You've stepped into your power. Okay, so I got this gorgeous power card that's coming through over here. They're telling me within the next 6 months, you're going to go through a major time of asserting your boundaries, of truly experiencing your power. And this comes through to me as a set of things that are going to happen to you that are going to push your boundaries and push your boundaries and test you and test you and test you. So basically the universe is going to make you feel a little bit uncomfortable and then a little bit uncomfortable again, just because this is what needs to be done in order for you guys to push back, to assert your power, to realize that, you know, you are capable of so much more. So I'm not going to be surprised if for a lot of you in 6 months, you are in a position of authority, right? This could be that you've become a boss, right? This could be that you've become like a team leader of some sort, and you have become somebody who is seen as definitely somebody who's not a pushover, right? So there's this energy where you're more seen. They're telling me you're more seen and you're not afraid of your own power anymore. But I do see when it comes to career, guys, this is incredibly important because you are now somebody in charge. You are now somebody who has been promoted, and you're now somebody who doesn't question yourself as much, right? Because you know you have the power to go forwards. You know that it's kind of like you're giving yourself permission to make mistakes because you know that you have the power to handle them. Yeah. Because you know that there's no movement forwards without making mistakes. We learn on mistakes. And as a matter of fact, I know that a couple of companies, they actually encourage people to make mistakes because they could see that, you know, they are moving forwards, they're trying certain things. So this is kind of, you know, your story over here. You're feeling much more powerful within the next 6 months. When it comes to personal relationships, guys, you are just somebody with healthier boundaries. They're showing me you are getting much better at saying no, at asserting your own desires, wants, and needs. And you're feeling that you matter. That's beautiful. I don't know if right now you're watching this video and it's like storm and maybe thunderstorm, but there's something about you gaining your power with the help of realization of the power of nature, right? I don't know what it is. It could be that you guys are channeling certain elements, yeah, but it's very interesting. They're showing me like there's some sort of connection to Mama Gaia, yeah. Okay, I see. That's a gorgeous energy, guys. They're showing me a power of community. So next 6 months, there are going to be things happening where within the community that you are right now, you're going to be seen very differently. But they're also showing me that there are new people coming in, and new people that feel very comfortable. Very, very comfortable. And they're telling me that there are new people around you. So this could be acquaintances, it could be co-workers, you know, it could be lovers. I mean, we'll take a look in a minute. But they're definitely telling me that the community and the place and the environment that you're in the next 6 months, you feel much better. So it's basically an empowering place, a place of power. Some of you might find your place of power. Could be a different location, could be completely different. Because at the bottom of the deck, I have thriving, right? I do have thriving. There's this gorgeous giraffe over here. I don't know if you can see it or not, but they're telling me thriving, and thriving in the right place. Now then, I was talking about romance, so of course we're going to take a look at romance. When it comes to your love life, show me what's happening. The Ace of Cups. Do you see this? The Ace of Cups, guys. So let me put it that way. If you're single, ready to mingle, in 6 months, you are at the very early stages, at the beginning of getting to know somebody, of getting excited about meeting them, seeing them, right? It's the very, very beginning. It's going on a date. It's getting to know each other. It's texting each other for hours upon hours. It's really like slowly but surely opening up to something really, really nice. Really, really nice. And I absolutely love it because it feels like for the majority of you, like I said, if you're single, ready to mingle, and I'm completely single, there's definitely an indication of a new person coming in. Yeah. And you really, like, you feel comfortable with this person, you're opening up to them, and they make you feel very comfortable. And you do have a lot in common because they're showing me talking, like a lot of talking. You know that there are no uncomfortable silences. And they're also showing me like this person is part of that new community where you're thriving. And that person, they're just telling me, you know, somebody who's very, very chill, very calm. They're not about drama. They're more about peaceful, chill out, loving. But at the same time, they do have this very ambitious side to them. I don't know why that's coming through. Because they're like, okay, well, tell them I'm not a wallflower. And I was like, I wasn't going to, but, you know, in case you think that this sounds like somebody who's a wallflower, no. This is a very interesting person, but it's just that their attitude towards love and relationships and the way that they see a relationship going, it's very chill, it's very down to earth, it's very much give and take. But you're like in this very excited energy, like where could this go? Okay. If you're in the process of getting separated or getting divorced, they're telling me within the next 6 months, you are free. You are free, right? But if you are, like this is the energy, they're saying in the process of getting divorced or separating from somebody in the next 6 months, there's this energy where you're focusing mostly on yourself, right? So for my singles, there's this new adventure. For those of you who are in the process of getting divorced, in the process of separation, you finish up all of that legal stuff, all of that official stuff. I don't necessarily see you dating. No. You're getting yourself back on track, guys. You, like the community part applies to you as well, but I'm not necessarily seeing you dating. I'm not necessarily seeing you like being even interested in somebody. There is somebody in your life and they're trying to be very forceful with their energy. They're trying to like make you like them. This could be an ex trying to come back. This could be a new person just kind of trying to shift the energy to their own like will, and you're like, no, I'm not interested. Thank you. See you. Thank you. Next. Right? If you are in a relationship right now, let me see 6 months from now. How's that relationship going? I think this is turning into your love life in the next 6 months. Oh well, why not? Because this is general reading, guys, and I'm trying to include all of you, you know, so you don't feel left out. All right, so if you are in a relationship right now, let me see, 6 months from now. Okay, 6 months from now, guys, if you are in a relationship, you are at a very important stage of your relationship where you're taking the next step forwards. It will, like, they're showing me a situation where somebody from the past comes back, or some sort of situation from the past that was very difficult for you comes back again. And this time you deal with it differently, which allows you to move forwards with this particular relationship. Because here what I'm seeing is moving in together, engagement, getting married, deciding to have children, deciding to move abroad together, deciding to purchase something together. Like a very important decision that you guys are going to make. But it's going to be through something that might be a little bit triggering, something that might make you rethink a couple of things. So like a mini crisis, if you will, that makes you stronger. Because through that crisis, you are going to be able to let out a lot of like pent up energy and, whatever it is that needed to be said for quite some time, you're going to be able to say this to one another, and that moves your relationship forward. Okay, that allows you to deal with the past and just say, okay, well, sometimes situations need to repeat themselves so you guys can see that you've learned to deal with them differently and you've learned your lesson. And then you're like, okay, we don't need to come back to that situation anymore. So that's what I see for you, my darlings. My amazing option number 1. Let me see if anything else comes through. I do want to pull out a couple more cards for you. Do you know what it is? It feels like there's a bit more of a message. Maybe let me see the work oracle if they want to add anything else. Okay, they're asking you to invest wisely. Investments made will have positive results that will bring prosperity. So they're saying for you to enjoy the results of your investments within the next 6 months, you are going to have an opportunity to invest wisely during that time. Okay? So they're saying that you can get more in 6 months if you look for opportunity to invest right now. We could also be talking about investment of your time, not necessarily money, investment of your time, investment in like certain connections and things like this, networking, collaboration with somebody. And of course, they do mention money over here. So they're kind of saying like, the message is now complete. Just let them know that right now, this is the time that's very important for that thriving energy to come in at its maximum. Okay? All right, my lovely option number 1. That's it. That's what I see for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and that resonated. Let me know down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal one, all you gotta do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this video as well. And of course, do check my Patreon page out. Exclusive videos, additional discounts, much more. So it's definitely worth taking a look. All right, guys, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number 2. And welcome to your reading, guys. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of this reading. So tell me where you are, what you're doing, how you're feeling 6 months from now. Whenever this timeless reading finds you. You're telling me that you're in love. You're telling me that you're in love. Okay, so we begin your reading with the love aspect of your life. Tell me more. This is, by the way, this is the only love card in this deck. And you chose to tell yourselves that you're in love. What a beautiful message. All right, let's go. Show me. So they're telling me that you have moved on from the heartache. You have moved on. And even though you thought that you might never love again, or if you were very skeptical about love, if you are very skeptical about love, you're telling yourself that you did it. You found somebody, you met somebody who makes you feel good, whose energy made you start believing in true love again. It's almost like there's a channeled message that's coming through, and you're telling yourself to not lose hope, to not lose faith. Through all of the disappointments and the hurt and the pain and the coldness, they're telling me that you have done the necessary work to stop going for people who essentially couldn't give you love, you know? Like, you're basically telling yourself, I chose differently and I got a different result. Show me more. You're with a person right now who values you, cherishes you, and invests in your relationship. I keep getting something unique, exclusive. I keep getting something that is very rare. So your relationship and also the person and you, it's a rare combination, they're telling me. A rare relationship dynamic. So for some of you, this could be very... They're telling me it could be either or. It could be very traditional, if you like very traditional, or it could be very unique to you and your partner, if that's what you want. But basically what they're saying is it's pretty much like what you wanted and what you thought didn't exist anymore, or that wouldn't happen for you. Because here I'm seeing you guys in 6 months, you're having a lot of fun. You're having a lot of fun. You're going places. You're in love. You're going on dates. You're traveling. You're doing whatever it is. You're building plans together. You're meeting people who are very, very comfortable to be around with. People with a lot of... when there are people who know a lot of things. They don't brag about it, but they work it into a conversation very nicely. So you're surrounded by a lot of people who are very interesting to talk to, and they don't make you feel uncomfortable if you don't know something or whatever. It's kind of like this supportive, comfortable atmosphere that you find yourself in. And your partner, they seem to be, it's either that they're, a public person, a public face, or somebody who works in PR maybe, or somebody who has a very strong connection to social media, like they're very present on social media. I don't know, they're giving me those vibes over here. So, okay, in 6 months. A special message for those of you who are in a long-distance relationship and your partner has to travel a lot, for example, for work, or you're actually in a long-distance relationship where, you barely see one another. They're telling me that the wait is almost over. But through that distance, you've created a much stronger connection than what you thought it could be. Because they're telling me like there was times when maybe one of you wanted to leave this connection, or both of you wanted to leave this connection, and then they're telling me, no, you worked through all of those things, and you now know the date when you're going to be together. Yeah? You now see the light at the end of the tunnel, of that long distance tunnel, and the sun is shining over there. I like that. Okay, let me see what else they want you to know when it comes to the next 6 months. Maybe something about your finances, career, spiritual journey. You've discovered the power of love, guys. The same cards keep coming through. The same cards keep coming through. It's gorgeous. You're like, you have discovered the power of love. Okay, you want to talk a little bit more about that? Let's do that. The power of true love. Ah, I see. Okay. They're telling me if right now you're doing some sort of work that has to do with the healing of your ancestral trauma, with getting rid of destructive patterns when it comes to relationships, 6 months, you're going to see that progress. They're telling me the power of love hits differently. When it's real love, it hits differently. But I'm going to tell you this, guys. In 6 months, some of you, you've completely cut cords with somebody who's a very toxic family member. Very toxic family member. Because I'm not going to be surprised that the person with whom you're in love with, your family or your relatives, try to talk shit about them for one reason or another. Try to talk negatively about the outcome of your relationships. Try to talk negatively about you. So I'm seeing that you guys have cut cords with certain family members. And you're no longer talking to them, and you're good with that. Like, you had your period of mourning, but you got so fed up with them constantly being toxic and demanding and guilt-tripping you into doing whatever, that you're like, listen, for the God's sake, I'm an adult, I can have my own opinion, I can do this, I can do that. So their opinion does not dictate the life you're going to live anymore. It is not the absolute truth as it once was. And you guys are diving very deep into the connection of you, who you are, what you truly want, and you become okay with others not accepting that. Like, you're no longer trying to prove anything to anybody. You're not trying to please everybody. You're not trying to constantly be good or comfortable or accommodating to everybody else's needs, because you're like, I've realized it's driving me insane. It makes me feel like I don't know who I am, because I have to be one person for one group of people, the other person for the other group of people, and they're never really satisfied. They always find something that's wrong with me. So you're telling yourself, like, 6 months, 7 months, like, your viewpoint on that is completely different. Completely different. You're telling yourself you can't heal somebody who doesn't want to be healed. You can't find a compromise with somebody who doesn't want to find a compromise. Sad but true. Now, when it comes to work, they're showing me 6 months. In 6 months, there's a little bit of a delay in the progress that you wanted to make. And that delay allows you to see a different opportunity. So in 6 months, you're considering something, guys, when it comes to work. You're considering either moving to a different department, because they're showing me like there's some sort of maybe promotion or whatever that was promised. It gets delayed, and it gets delayed indefinitely. So you're like, that's not right. Or like somebody else gets promoted instead of you. And I think it's kind of like something that you're going to see coming, but you wish it didn't happen, but you're going to see it coming. And now, when it comes to, in the 6 months, you're in this process of considering other options. The universe is going to help you over here. They're like, you're going to spin the wheel of fortune. Yeah, you're going to have choices. For sure, you're going to, you have choices over here. So in 6 months, guys, you're going to be choosing and being like, okay, where do I want to go? What do I want to try? But you're going to be, again, more realistic, more aware of the situation. And it's almost like somebody's going to give you some sort of information that you don't have right now about the higher-ups in your company, or about certain, sometimes we get really interesting insights about the state of the economy, the state of the market. So you get some sort of information that will make you look for a different direction, because you'll be like, okay, there's no point in trying to fight the storm. I'm going to go and find shelter, or I'm going to go in a different direction where the storm doesn't hit. You know what I mean? And they're just showing me having a lot of fun. So it's either reconnecting with old friends, or, like a new community members or something like this. But they're showing me that you're having a lot more fun and you're going out more, yeah? Like little things, going out for a coffee, or to the gallery, or just out for a picnic. They're just showing me like in 6 months, your social life is not crazy, but it's better. It's better. You have more to do, and you feel more comfortable around people. Okay, my lovely option number 2. That's what I see for you, my amazing my amazing people who are in love and who've discovered the power of love. Well done. I'm really happy for you. All right, guys, if you're up for a personal reading, all you have to do is send me an email. The email's in the description box below this video. Let me know in the comments if this reading resonated with you, if you're like, yay, or if you thought like, and of course, do check my Patreon page out, full of exclusive content, over 170 videos right now, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. So make sure to check it out. All right, guys, take care now. Bye. My lovely option number 3. Hi, and welcome to your reading, guys. Get comfy. As I'm shuffling the cards, say your name out loud or in your head. Helps you better connect to the energies of the reading. So, in 6 months, all this time, this reading, show me, tell me where you are, what you're doing. Tell yourself what it is that you need to know. They're telling me in 6 months you've learned the truth. Let me see. The truth about what? The truth about whom? They're telling me some sort of important information came through. You now know the truth. And you're kind of shaking your head. You're like, I thought it was different. Okay, let me see. Yeah, the Knight of Swords came through over here. You're telling yourself you made an important decision based on the truth. Tell me more. I want to say over here, guys, that somebody in your environment, they're telling me you kind of already know who it is, but this person was acting as an energy vampire, it's a difficult energy. Give me a second. Like difficult energy. Somebody who was taking advantage of your skills, your talents. Somebody who was coming through as a well-wisher. And now you're telling yourself, I know the truth. My life is different. You're feeling free over here. You're feeling free. You're telling yourself, I got my energy back. I'm feeling much better. It feels like, like a frenemy that's coming through. It's not necessarily a romantic thing, no. It's more like a frenemy. It's a person who was, this person is still in your life right now. And they're saying, like, this person always say, I know best, listen to me, blah, blah, blah. But at the same time, it feels like they're spreading rumors. Because they're telling me that at one point or another, people will start coming to you and asking you, why did you say this? Why did you say that? And you be like, what? This never happened. And one thing leads to another thing, and like there's this whole snowball of lies that you're going to discover. And they're telling me in 6 months, this person is no longer in my life, and I feel better, I feel happier. I'm also sensing a change of location. Somewhere where you go regularly, you're telling yourself, I don't go there anymore. Let me see if it's work or home or what. You're like, yeah, I'm working on my dream. I'm focusing on my dream. This is going to be especially relevant for those of you, my darlings, who, want to write a book or you want to do something creative, singing, dancing, acting, something that has to do with performing arts. There's something along those lines. Also, we're talking about psychology. We're talking about spirituality, building your business. It could be wellness and things like this. They're telling me in 6 months, you're on the road to build like a very stable income. So I don't know if you left a particular place by then and you're waiting for some sort of document, for some sort of decision. And again, it has a lot to do with the truth. So it could even be that you might end up being in a situation where things have to be, when you need to involve like lawyers or things like this. And the cards are saying don't be afraid because the truth comes out. You got the Justice, you got the Seven of Pentacles, like there's a lot of truth that comes out and you are the winner. Especially if your money is tied into something, there's some sort of conflict. I want to say for some of you, it feels like, it could be copyright infringement and things like this, but you win. You win. And you're also waiting for some sort of document to confirm something that allows you to make money in a different way. Yeah, they're telling me you took a step forward. So I feel for a lot of you, this could be that you changed the place where you work. You changed the place where you work. They're telling me like total, complete transformation. And they're saying all it was just me knowing the truth and acting upon it. Because here they're telling me like so many things are going on behind your back, so many secrets, so many like deceptive things. And it has a lot to do with people being intimidated. It has a lot to do with people being afraid of of your power, thinking that you're a pushover, thinking that they can mess with you. And then you're telling yourself that like, yeah, they don't know who they're messing with. Because once you find everything out, it's like all hell breaks loose. There's no stopping you. It's like you go into this almost ruthless energy because you're just so fed up. And you're going to realize how many, not that how many opportunities you've missed, but how it has affected you. And it kind of feels like the universe is conspiring to help you out over here. The universe is conspiring to help you out over here. Wow. It's like a lot of intense things. But with the Queen of Pentacles, guys, they are showing me stability when it comes to finances. Yeah? Let me see what else comes through the next 6 months. And like you win the court case, you win the... Like you end up being the winner. And you make your life much easier. Like there's something about purity that's coming through over here. They're telling me that you've, like in 6 months, you've let go of a lot of bad habits, if you will. Yeah, whether it has something to do with the eating or how, like, you know, not sleeping enough or binge watching or overspending. And you're taking risks. They're telling me that you're taking risks over here. You're going in the direction of your dream. And it's working out. It's working out beautifully. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at your love life 6 months from now. Anything that the cards want to say? So I'm going to be honest, guys. If you're still in a situationship or, you know, your ex keeps coming kind of in and out of your life, you're still dealing with that situation, but you're dealing with it better. Because I'm seeing over here, you know, somebody from the past comes back, asking for like a chance, another chance, and another chance. And with the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, they're telling me that you're telling them no. You're telling them no. And again, they're telling me like the truth comes out. So I could have been talking about, you know, that whole truth aspect of you reading. I could have been talking about a romantic connection over here as well. Like somebody who wasn't honest with you. But I don't see you getting too upset. I don't know what it is. It's like you're more upset with the fact that maybe you didn't listen to your intuition when it was telling you, you know, that this person is full of shit. And you're like, well, next time I know. So, like, I don't see heartbreak. I don't see heartache. I don't see, like, you know, a great tragedy. No, it's just a disappointing energy. A disappointing energy. Okay, let's see what else. Yeah, again, they're telling me cutting the toxic people out. Cutting the toxic people out of your life. If you're in a third-party situation, guys, you're getting out of there. You're like, see ya. Bye. Not interested. Not playing around. Because it's like you're purifying everything. You're saging your house. You're saging your environment. Like, stay away. You know I'm only joking. All right, let's see what else comes through when it comes to your love life. Maybe if you're single right now. Okay, so somebody who was dealing with a lot of drama in their life that had nothing to do with you finally is finished with their drama. Yeah. This is for those of you who kind of like somebody and wonder if they like them back. They're finished with their drama because here I'm seeing that you are emotionally opening up to this person. There's better communication and you're wondering whether you should give them a chance or not because they are asking for one. And this is not the ex, yeah? This is somebody you might know. And if you're completely single, ready to mingle, show me in 6 months. Are you singling? Are you mingling? You're mingling. Okay. I think I got it for option number 1, the Ace of Cups. But yeah, you guys are going on dates over here. You guys are crushing on somebody. Somebody's crushing on you over here. You might have multiple options over here. You might be dating kind of around and seeing what's out there. Picking and choosing. because there's more than just the one person who likes you. And you're like, okay, let me see what's out there. But obviously, you know, your heart is leaning more towards just the one person. But you're not making any rash decisions. You're not making any rash decisions. And it does feel that, you know, you're letting somebody into your life very, very slowly. You're keeping them at a distance, right? This Four of Pentacles, they're saying like you're doing it at the pace that's comfortable for you. And for some of you, you might be in an interracial relationship, international relationships, different backgrounds. That's coming through very, very strongly. But I like the very slow, easy, relaxed atmosphere of this, you know? And there's no drama. You just make a decision that you don't want any more drama in your life. And they're telling me in 6 months, I can see how much that decision influenced me, how positively it has influenced me. Where it's just like I choose to take myself away from drama. Don't need that anymore. All right, my lovely drama-free option number 3. And that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading and it resonated. Let me know down in the comments below. If you're up for a personal read, all you have to do is send me an email. The email is in the same place, in the description box below the video, as my Patreon link. Do check it out. Over 170 exclusive videos, additional discounts on personal readings, and much, much more. All right, guys, take care now. Bye.